Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're making a delicious meat lovers deep dish tortilla pizza in our new Toshiba 8-in-1 oven. So let's get started. Alright, to make our delicious meat lovers deep dish tortilla pizza, we have about a pound of Jimmy Dean sausage, and we're going to use half of that, so it'll be half a pound. And over here we have 1.5 cups of chopped ham. Right? And over here we have some mixed vegetables. They're about 1/4 of a green pepper each. And we have our mushrooms. It's about 1.5 cups. And back here we have our cheese. The mozzarella cheese, it's about 2 to 3 cups. And our cheddar cheese is 1 cup. And over here we have about 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and it's fresh grated. And back here, the star of the show, yep, 20 pieces of pepperoni. Yep, that's our favorite right there. And in the middle here we have 1 green onion to add a little color and flavor on top, right? That sounds good. And here we have almost 2 cups of a delicious Italian Southern marinara sauce. Now this is an Italian American version, right? And it has peppers and onions in there that we sauteed and put them in the sauce, and we simmered the sauce for 45 to 50 minutes, and this is what you get. A delicious Southern Italian marinara sauce. Yep. With an American flair to it, right? Alright, let me put this aside now. Okay, and let's put some of this aside. Alright, let's go ahead and take our nice aceti knife that we sharpen with our Anyharp knife sharpener, and boy is that sharp. And if you don't have an Anyharp knife sharpener, go ahead and pick one up, because they are handy in the kitchen. Alright, let's cut this up. Cut them up in about 1/2 inch sections here on the stem part. Okay, and when you get the leafy part, make them about 1/4 of an inch. This will add a little color and flavor to the pizza. And they really taste good though. I like them. They go good in just about everything, right? Alright, there you go. Now that's only 1 green onion. Now you can put as many as you want, because it's your pizza, right? Alright, there you go. There's our green onions all sliced up nice. And we went ahead and cut our Jimmy Dean sausage in half. It's a 1-pound roll, so we're using half. And we put it in our bowl here. Now we're going to go ahead and crumble this up and fry it up in our cast iron skillet. So let's get started doing that. Alright, and today we're using our Elite Gourmet burner. It's a single burner for the countertop, and it's cast iron. And it's non-slip. It's got little grooves in it. And boy is that nice. And it's reasonable. I'll put a link in the description for that if you want to check one out. And I also have a video of how to fix them if something goes wrong. Maybe I'll put that in the description too. And today we're using a nice cast iron pizza pan, right? And this one comes with a nice wooden tray. Let me see if I can show it to you. Here it is right here. Look at that. That's a pretty nice wooden tray, guys. Alright, let's put this aside and we'll probably serve it right on there. And I like to spritz our pan with a little bit of oil. Just like that. Okay. And we're going to set our burner to medium high. Okay, now we're going to take our large tortilla and we're going to lightly brown that, right? Now if it don't fit in your pan, just go ahead and push it down a little. Just like that. And we'll let that toast on that side, then we'll flip it over. And we're doing this because nobody likes a soggy crust, right? We want it a little bit crunchy, right? Don't that sound good? Alright, let's wait and see how we do. Alright guys, let's see how we did. We'll go ahead and flip this over. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Push it down and we'll get the other side. Alright guys, let's flip it over and see how we're doing. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Now, like I said before, if you're tortilla doesn't fit in the pan, just go ahead and push it down. If it curls up on the sides, that's fine. Okay, now that our tortilla is all nicely toasted, we can put this aside. Alright, let's bring in our nice 8-inch cast iron skillet. Boy, we love our cast iron, guys. And let's go ahead and set our burner to medium. And we'll let our pan warm up. Now we'll go ahead and put a little peanut oil in the pan. Just like that. Okay, our pan's hot enough. Let's go ahead and take our nice Jimmy Dean sausage, right? And we're going to put that right in there. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and break that up. Crumble it up. Boy, that smells good. Okay, let's fry this up and crumble it up as big as you want, guys. I like it a little bit tiny. Something like those chunks right there. Now we want to cook this until it's done, or done to your liking, right? Okay, and I like to add just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now these are all to taste, guys. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, right? Makes it taste good. And I'm going to add a little bit of red pepper flakes. Now you don't have to add these if you don't like it a little bit spicy. Now we'll just keep crumbling it up until you get it the way you want it. Alright guys, that looks good. Let's go ahead and shut off our burner and continue to crumble that for a little bit. Boy, that smells good with the seasonings that we just put in there. Now you can season it however you like. Let's go ahead and take that off the burner and put it aside. Okay guys, let's bring back our tortilla. It's in that nice cast iron pizza pan. And we're going to go ahead and set our burner to medium low. And believe it or not, we're going to take a little of our cheese and put it around the edges. Just a little bit. And what that's going to do is form like a cheese crust. Now this is our mozzarella cheese. We'll just put a little bit around the edge, all the way around. This is going to be good, guys. I mean, really tasty. You're going to love this when it's done. Okay, there you go. Now just make sure they're up against the edge. Now do this by hand because it makes it nice in the end. Now you don't want to burn yourself or anything, but it's getting warm. And here we have almost 2 cups of a delicious Italian Southern marinara sauce. Now this is an Italian American version, right? And it has peppers and onions in there that will be sauteed and put them in the sauce, and we simmered the sauce for 45 to 50 minutes, and this is what you get, a delicious Southern Italian marinara sauce. Yep, with an American flair to it, right? Now spread that around. Now save some for on top, right? Now don't forget to add a little more cheese on top of that, right? There's our mozzarella cheese. Just a little bit. Sprinkle it on there. And a little of our cheddar cheese. Not much, just a little bit. Now we're going to take all our nice chopped ham and we're going to sprinkle that on there and make it look nice. Now don't forget, it's a meat lover's pizza, guys. So just go ahead and add as much as you want and make it taste really good. And this is going to be really, really tasty, guys. So load it up with the ham at this stage. You know, and kind of make it nice looking. There you go. Now we're going to add a few of our mushrooms. Put them on. Get a few near the edges. A couple in the middle. Okay, that's a lot of mushrooms, guys, and we still got more to go. Alright, now we're going to add a little more of our mozzarella cheese. And our cheddar cheese. A little bit more of our ham. Yep. A few more mushrooms. Yep, keep adding the mushrooms until you get about halfway going there. And save some for on top, right? Now we're just going to add just a drizzle of marinara sauce. Now we're going to add a bunch of cheese. Just pile it on there. Now all that good stuff's kind of under the cheese. That's why we save some for on top. Put a little bit of our cheddar cheese on there. Okay. Take some of our red and green bell peppers that we chopped up. Put a few of them on there. Not many, just a few. This adds a little crunch, plus they look nice. Alright. Now we're going to sprinkle a little more ham on there. Just a dusting. Okay. Put some more of our cheddar cheese on there. Yep. Remember, guys, this is a deep dish tortilla pizza, right? Now we're going to take the rest of our ham and we're going to sprinkle that on there. Okay, that's it, guys. Looks pretty good. It's loaded with ham and cheese. And you know what's happening next, right? We're going to add our pepperoni. Yep, here comes 20 slices of pepperoni. Let's see if we have enough pepperoni. I think we do. There you go. Look at all that pepperoni, guys. That's amazing. Oh, we got 2 left, so we can't waste them. We'll put one over here. That'll be my piece. Okay. And maybe this will be my piece. We'll see. Now we're going to put a few more mushrooms on top. Just like this. Sprinkle them on. And that'll be about it right there. Nice big mushroom. There's all the mushrooms. That's it. Put a few more green and red bell peppers on there. Just sprinkle them on. Adds a lot of nice color, plus they add a little tiny bit of crunch to the top. And boy, does that make it taste good. Now we're going to add our sausage. Sprinkle that right on there. Look at that, guys. I like the sausage on last because it's a little bit oily, you know, and it adds to the way everything tastes underneath. So just go ahead and sprinkle that on. Now save a little bit for right on top. Yep, boy does that look nice already. Make sure you spread it around a little bit better than I did, but that looks pretty good. Now you can hardly see the pepperoni, but it'll come back through a little bit. You can spread them out a little bit and show them if you want. Boy, is this a lot of filling on this pizza. It's a deep dish pizza, and when it levels out, it'll just about bubble over, and that'll be perfect. Now at this point, I like to drizzle just a little bit more of the marinara sauce on top, just a little bit, with those nice tomatoes and all the good seasonings. Now we're going to take the rest of our mozzarella cheese and our grated cheddar cheese, and we're going to put that on there lightly. Just put it on. Now this is your creation, guys, so just go ahead and build it however you want. This is how I do it, so it's kind of layered, right? And the first bite, you get a little bit of that sausage with the pepperoni, and as you get in deeper, you get the ham and the cheese underneath. Perfect. Alright, let's finish up our marinara sauce. Just sprinkle that on there. Okay, that's it. Might as well finish up our mozzarella cheese and our cheddar cheese. Okay, now let's go ahead and finish up our sausage. We'll put that right on top. Kind of layer that on there. There's not much left. We don't want to waste any of it, right? Put that right on there. Perfect. There you go. It's all going. Now for the green onions, we're going to put these on last after it comes out of the oven and give it a nice green color and a good taste, right? And a little bit of crunch on them stems of the green onions. That always makes it taste good, so we'll leave that to last as a garnish. Same way with the grated Parmesan cheese. We'll sprinkle that on last to give it an extra kick of flavor when we add our seasonings, right? Like oregano or whatever you want to put on top. Alright, let's put this aside and we'll get ready to put this in the oven. Boy, does that look good. And that is huge, guys. Huge. Alright guys, let's shut off our burner. And let's put that in the oven, in a preheated oven at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes. And let's see how it looks. Alright, here's our new Toshiba microwave air fryer broiler, and it bakes too. It's the 8-in-1 version, and boy is it nice. And it comes with a bunch of these racks. Beautiful racks. And they fit in there. Let me open it and show you. And it has a nice turntable, and it's all stainless steel. It's all nice and shiny. And all these racks fit in here to like a broiler, a air fryer rack, and you know, a couple grates. And boy, are they nice. It comes with 2 of these pans and 2 racks, so you can almost do anything in there, like fish or, you know, anything you want to air fry. It'd be beautiful, even french fries. Alright, let me put these aside. And all these buttons over here, it really is simple. And there's one knob to adjust your temperature and how long you want to cook it for. And for us, we're going to be putting our pizza right in there, just like this. Look at the size of that pizza going in. All right, and there it is, guys. It fits right on that turntable really nicely. And all we have to do is shut the door and hit bake. And we're going to go to 425. And that's it right there. And we'll hit start. And there you go. And that'll come up the temperature real quick. If you wanted to, don't put it in right now and let your temperature of your oven get up to 425. But for me, I wanted to show it to you without getting burnt, right? So I put it in before it preheated. So it should be alright. So it should take about 25 minutes rather than 20 minutes. But you can see it in there spinning. And what's going to happen is, as it's baking, it's spinning, and it's going to be very evenly cooked, that pizza right there. And everything that this does is going to be evenly cooked. Now, even a frozen pizza, you could put that in there on bake or air fry, and as it's turning, it'll cook it real evenly all the way around. That's going to be good. And this is an energy saving, space saving, wonderful little machine here. And you put it on your countertop. If you have a countertop with a microwave, you take the microwave out of the way and put one of these there. It's a microwave, air fryer, broiler, bake, defrost, the popcorn setting. It's loaded with features. And it does a combo feature of different things. I'll have to read the manual. But you can push a couple buttons and it'll bake and do something else at the same time, you know. It really works good. Alright, and what happens is you can actually turn the beep setting off on this, which I have. That when it's done, it beeps like 20 times, right? Your normal microwave or oven or whatever. This you can turn off. So that's really good. And as you can see, it's about halfway up on the preheating. So it's really fast, guys. Alright, when our delicious deep dish tortilla pizza is done, I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Until then, I'll see you in about 20 minutes. Alright guys, our pizza looks to be done. Let's hit cancel. And let's take a look. Wow guys, look at that. Alright guys, let's get our delicious looking deep dish tortilla pizza out of there. And we'll slice it up and have a taste test. Wow. Look at that guys, can you see that? Okay. Okay guys, here it is. Look at that deep dish tortilla pizza. And it's definitely a meat lover's pizza because it's loaded with meat. It's loaded with sausage, loaded with pepperoni, and loaded with mushrooms, and loaded with cheese, right? And Southern Italian marinara sauce, American style. Boy, does that smell good. And we're not done yet, guys. No, we're gonna add a few toppings on top. We're gonna add some of our green onions on top, just a little bit. Sprinkle them on, right? Look at that. That really makes it look nice. Plus they taste really good, guys. Alright. Now we're going to add some of our Parmesan cheese on top, right? Just put a sprinkle of that on there to freshen it up. And make it taste really good. Now I like just a little extra salt on top. Not much. A little bit of black pepper. Because we have those red pepper flakes in there. That'll make it taste good. And a tiny bit of oregano on top. Very nice. Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. Our delicious meat lovers deep dish tortilla pizza that we made in our new Toshiba 8-in-1 oven. And let me tell you, that oven worked good. It's really quick and it saves a lot of counter space. And it does 8 things in one. You know, like microwave, bake, broil, you know, all that good stuff. Also air fry. You can't beat that. I would like to try one of these air fried. Alright guys, let's have a taste. So let me cut this up and let's have a slice. It's pretty hot yet, guys, and let me tell you, It's a thick one. Might need a really big pizza cutter for this one. Look how thick that is, guys. Alright guys, I can't wait to have a taste of this. So it's pretty hot yet, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to pick up a piece and see if we can have a bite, because it's hot. Alright, let me get under here and see if we can pick it up. Okay, there we go, guys. Look at that. That is hot. And boy, does that look good. Alright, let me go ahead and have a taste. Look at the cheese dripping off there. Wow, guys, is that tasty. You're gonna love this. Except you gotta let it cool down a little bit. Boy, is that tasty. All those seasonings and that marinara sauce, that southern style. Okay guys, there you have it. Our delicious meat lovers deep dish tortilla pizza. And that really does taste good with 3 kinds of meats, 3 kinds of cheese, and that delicious marinara sauce. Topped with those green onions, right? And the extra Parmesan cheese on top. And the seasoning. Wow. This is good. And it's about 1.25 inches thick. So it's a deep dish meat lovers pizza, right? Alright, you know what'll go good with this? Since we're having this for a delicious lunch, a late lunch, we're going to have a nice cold wobble pop with this one. Boy, does that sound good. Alright guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Delicious deep dish tortilla pizza that we baked in our new Toshiba 8-in-1 oven, and it made quick work of it. Boy, did that come in handy. Yep. I just gotta have another little bite. Look at this, guys. This is just awesome. I mean, it tastes wonderful. Is that good? And it's still hot. That's because of that cast iron pizza pan there. Boy, does that come in handy. Enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys.